This Hollywood lawsuit just took a shocking turn. Blake Lively's lawyers are no longer playing defense. They're demanding sanctions. Not over paperwork. Not over delays. But over what allegedly happened behind closed doors during depositions. And if their claims are true, this case isn't just about a movie anymore. It's about power, boundaries, and how far is too far in a legal fight. What started as a film collaboration has turned into a courtroom battle no one saw coming. It Ends With Us was supposed to be a powerful adaptation with a clear message. Instead, it became the center of a legal war between its lead actress and its director. In December 2024, Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, setting off months of filings, motions, and public scrutiny. What once looked like behind-the-scenes tension has now evolved into a high-stakes fight where reputations, careers, and credibility are all on the line. This is where things escalated fast. On December 19th, Blake Lively's legal team sent a formal letter straight to a federal judge, asking for sanctions against Justin Baldoni's attorneys. That alone is rare. Sanctions aren't routine legal moves. They're reserved for moments when a court is being told that rules were ignored and lines were crossed. According to the filing, Lively's lawyers say this wasn't a single bad moment or a misunderstanding. They claim there was a pattern of behavior during depositions that continued even after warnings were issued. And in their view, the conduct was serious enough that the court now needs to step in. This is the moment that reportedly stopped everything cold. According to court filings, Justin Baldoni's attorneys allegedly began questioning Blake Lively about her sexual history during depositions. Her legal team immediately objected, calling the questions irrelevant, improper, and deeply inappropriate. In their view, those topics had absolutely nothing to do with the case itself. Lively's lawyers cited rape shield law, rules designed to prevent survivors from being interrogated about their past in court. They argued that these questions weren't about facts or evidence, but about crossing boundaries. And once those questions were asked, the tone of the entire legal battle changed. What happened next, according to Lively's team, only made things worse. Inside the deposition room, they allege Baldoni's attorneys repeatedly disrupted proceedings. Speaking objections were made constantly, even in depositions they weren't defending. Time on the record was allegedly consumed by lecturing, orating, and behavior Lively's lawyers described as demeaning. Instead of a clean exchange of facts, they say the atmosphere became confrontational and chaotic. This wasn't just aggressive lawyering, they argue. It was a pattern that slowed everything down, frustrated fair questioning, and turned depositions into a pressure tactic. And according to Lively's team, this behavior continued despite explicit requests for it to stop. And then came the comment that stunned even seasoned legal observers. During the back and forth between legal teams, one of Justin Baldoni's attorneys allegedly joked that he would take Blake Lively's deposition at Madison Square Garden, sell tickets, and live stream it for the world to watch. According to Lively's lawyers, the remark wasn't playful, it was humiliating. They condemned it as a ghoulish taunt, stressing that federal courts are meant for justice, not spectacle or public shaming. That moment, more than anything else, signaled just how far this legal fight had drifted from professionalism. If the judge agrees, the consequences could be serious. Lively's legal team is asking the court to impose sanctions that go beyond a warning. They want an expert witness to be forced back into a second deposition, arguing the first was deliberately obstructed. They're also seeking reimbursement for legal fees, claiming Baldoni's side intentionally delayed proceedings and drove up costs. More than penalties, sanctions carry weight. They can damage credibility, shift momentum, and influence how a case is viewed moving forward. With the trial still set for 2026, this request could reshape the entire battlefield, long before a jury ever hears the case. The battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has turned what began as on-screen drama into a real-life courtroom war. The sanctions request isn't just a legal maneuver. It's a statement about accountability, respect, and the seriousness of the judicial process. It highlights how celebrity status cannot shield anyone from scrutiny, and how power, prestige, and public image collide when private disputes become headline news. As the trial approaches in March 2026, one question remains: will the court restore decorum and fairness, or will this high-profile clash continue to spiral into a spectacle for the world to watch? For Lively, Baldoni, and fans alike, the story isn't just about Hollywood, it's about justice, boundaries, and the cost of fame.